Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is Wednesday, November 25th, 2015. I am Darkside Phil, and welcome to my one live stream for the day. Today is pre-Black Friday. Yes, ladies and gents, I like to call today pre-Black Friday because it is indeed the day before Thanksgiving. Now, typically, Black Friday would be the day after Thanksgiving, right? But retailers and these stores are getting so desperate at this point that they are pretty much offering sales all week long. Many of these stores will be open all day on Thanksgiving. I saw an ad for Old Navy. Somebody was like, you got to be here at 4 p.m. on Thanksgiving or something like that. And I was like, oh my God. Unbelievable. I'm also being spammed. My inbox is being massively spammed today with spam emails from everyone who I will never buy anything from. Or from businesses who maybe I did buy something in the past and I have no plans on buying anything remotely close in the future. Yet they think that if they spam the inbox non-stop that I will. It's not going to happen, but that's, the way they see it is, if you don't buy anything, it's no loss that they spammed you with emails, right? I actually got an email this morning, and I tweeted about this because I thought it was so ridiculous, from Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut actually said, pre-order your Thanksgiving dinner from Pizza Hut. Pre-order now. Wow. First of all, the thought that there's going to be full staff at Pizza Hut on Thanksgiving Day is appalling to me. Like, let's say you actually work at Pizza Hut, and you're like, no one's going to be buying Pizza Hut pizza and their little fake pre-made, factory food pasta. No one's going to buy that stuff today. Let's just close the business, for the 4 orders we're going to get today. It ain't worth it. No! Full schedule. Must be fully staffed at all times. Must have people there at Pizza Hut at all times. Of course. Of course! Pretty silly, in my opinion. But yeah, and I even said in the tweet about this email, I said, I am thankful that I am not eating Pizza Hut on Thanksgiving. I mean, a traditional American meal. Turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and a few delicious sides. That's what I'll be eating. Not a full turkey. We're not going to get a big-ass full bird, because we don't need that. That'd be a waste, just for Leanna and I to share a giant turkey. There'd be a complete waste, or we'd have so much left over, it'd be ridiculous. We'd be eating it for months. So, no, we actually got a roast. My parents got it for us. My parents ordered us a special roast. They got one last year, too, and we had never had one before. And what it is, it's basically processed turkey, but it's in like almost like a butcher's block where you go to your local deli and the butcher will chop off slices of it for you for like lunch meat. It's kind of like that, only this one's special prepared with seasonings and stuff. So it's basically like having slices of a turkey, processed turkey, and we had no idea how well it would be tasting last year when we tried this. My parents got it for us, as a gift. And we tried it, and it was really good. Like, it was tender, it was juicy, it was flavorful, and we were like, wow, we did not expect it to be that good. So this year, again, my parents said, well, since you liked it last year, we'll get you another one. So they did. So we're going to be having that with the more traditional fixings. Leanna's going to be making homemade cranberry sauce, which is pretty cool. Which she made last year. It's the first time I've ever had homemade cranberry sauce. It was so delicious that she's making it again this year, which is pretty cool. But anyway, yeah. Thanksgiving's tomorrow. This is the pre-Black Friday where everyone gets spammed with sales and spammed with all kinds of advertisement. Certainly not surprising, Certainly not surprising because that is the commercial society that we live in, right? So anyway, I hope that you are going to have a great holiday tomorrow. I just want to remind everyone that tomorrow I will not be live streaming whatsoever. Not to say that I won't be working. I will. I'll actually be doing a full day of work from my perspective. I'll be doing a new episode of Ask the King. The first one that I've done in 2 months. I haven't done an episode of Ask the King in quite some time. So I'm taking the time out on Thanksgiving to do it during the day. And I'm going to be answering all of your questions. So if you have not yet posted up your questions, please go to thekingofhate.com. Please post up your questions in the forum thread. There's already been a forum thread up there for over a month. And the more questions, the better. So the more questions you post up, and the better the episode will be, you know. So hopefully you'll post up your questions. Also, if you were a $20 patron in the past 2 months, whether September or October, you are qualified to get your question answered 100%. So please go to the special patrons only section of the forums. The thread is also there for you to post up your questions. If you were a $20 or more patron in the months of September or October, please post up your questions. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, offline, not live stream, because I realize, listen, it's a holiday. How many people are realistically going to come out for a live stream? And in addition, do I really want to make mods come out when they're supposed to be celebrating with their families and such? And ask them to come out and moderate a stream would be pretty ridiculous. So it won't be live streamed. It'll be recorded and uploaded to the King of Hate vlogs exclusively. And yeah, I will be doing some gameplay tomorrow night as well. So, by the way, so here we go. I see more and more people are joining the pre-stream. This is going to be a very important update for everyone. I actually updated the schedule last night on Twitter. But I want to fully explain how the schedule is going to work, because this is going to be a special weekend where it's going to be a lot different than what I usually do. Alright, so let's recap. Today, I'm going to be playing Bloodborne for around 3 hours here on this stream. I'm going to be tackling Ludwig again, or Ludwig. Hopefully beat him. And then continue on with this DLC, which I heard just gets harder. So, great. Tonight, I'll be playing more Fallout 4. I will not be live streaming it, but I will be recording it offline. That works out because actually I got a few things tonight that may throw off my schedule, but I'm still going to be playing for around 2 hours, the usual time that I would play on a second session. So it's good that I'm not live streaming it, quite honestly. So yeah, more Fallout tonight. Tomorrow will be Ask the King. And quite honestly, I think I'm going to play more Fallout tomorrow night as well, offline. Okay? Friday, we're going to come back to Bloodborne. But it's going to be a special edition stream. Okay? It's going to be a special edition extended stream on Friday. There will only be one session of gameplay on Friday. It's going to start around noonish. I'm sorry, excuse me. It's going to start around 1 p.m.-ish, like usual, like this stream is about to start in a few minutes, okay? But that's going to be an extended stream. And what I mean by that is it's going to be a longer one. It's going to start at 1, and it's basically going to go until my girlfriend Leanna gets home. She's going to be out during the day, but she's going to be coming back. When she gets back, she's going to let me know she's home, and she's going to make dinner. I guess roughly the schedule is she might be back around between 6 and 6:30 p.m., so we're actually looking at a good 5.5 hour chunk of gameplay, which will be Bloodborne, okay? So, if you're enjoying the Bloodborne DLC and you're having a lot of fun with it, this Friday, an extended marathon style almost stream where I'll be playing this Bloodborne DLC and trying to dive as far into it as I can. And that'll be good because let's be honest here. Yesterday, I only really got to play the DLC for around 2 to 2.5 hours. It took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours just to get to the DLC on New Game Plus. Today, we'll be playing for 3 hours, but, you know, realistically, with breaks or whatever, it'll probably be another 2.5. So you're talking, you know, oh, wow, I'm like 4 to 5 hours into it, and people are saying that this DLC could be as long as 15 hours if you go for everything. So having a full day session of Bloodborne is probably the way to go this Friday. Now, I don't know what's going on with the videos. I gave a quick look, and it looks like not many people have watched them on YouTube. Some of them don't even have 1,000 views yet. Of course, some of them aren't 12 hours old yet. And YouTube has this new weird thing where the views don't count or update, or I don't know. It's really weird now. I used to be able to tell, like, because views used to lock at 300 views, right? And then all of a sudden, after like 12 hours, they would update with this big flood of views, and then all of a sudden it would kind of like sporadically update. Now it doesn't seem like there's any consistency at all. Sometimes the views are live, sometimes they like lock. I just can't tell anymore. I really can't tell anymore. So I don't stress about it. All I know is the streams did well. Both streams yesterday had great attendance, and I liked playing it, so I'm going to keep going. So Friday, extended stream of Bloodborne. Saturday, we're doing pretty much the same thing. It's going to be one stream, an extended stream on Saturday, where again I'm going to start around 1 p.m.-ish, and I'm going to go long. Now, I don't know exactly how long. I have to confirm that. It is going to be a longer stream than usual. It might be around 4 to 5 hours of gameplay. And I'm on the fence about what that should be, because if I'm playing Bloodborne all day on Friday, I really don't know if I'm going to want to play it again on Saturday. I'm thinking I might get burnt out if I play the game all day Friday and Saturday. You know what I mean? Like, I might get super frustrated. And I'm thinking maybe it would be a good opportunity to do a long session of Fallout. And in particular, since it will be on a Saturday, it is a weekend, maybe I'll live stream that, you know? So we'll see. I'm thinking I've got to decide exactly what I want to do on Saturday for that session. But I am thinking that it's probably going to be either Bloodborne or Fallout, more than likely Fallout, on a longer session. And yes, there will be a new DSP Tries It released this Saturday as well. This will be the special breakfast edition that I actually filmed last week, but I didn't upload that because I wanted to upload the disgusting burger episode before that, right away. Okay. Sunday will be normal. So Sunday will be a normal day where I do one gameplay session, but there will be a special because in the second half of Sunday, I'm actually going to be filming my Christmas tree lighting. I'm going to be putting up my Christmas tree and decorating it and trimming it and talking about all kinds of different topics. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Typically, I do this every single year. It's been a tradition since, was it 2009 or 2010 when I did it the first year? I can't really remember. It was one of those years. And I've done it every single year. It's an annual thing I do. And I will be doing it again this Sunday. It won't be live streamed, but it will be recorded and uploaded to to the King of Hate vlogs. And then Monday will be the Rockathon. Monday is the marathon, the day-long marathon of Rock Band 4, which I'm very much looking forward to. I hope that you are as well. That's going to be a ton of fun. And it's certainly going to be, something different. If anything, it's going to be an interesting experiment. Are people interested in seeing me do a music-style game where I'm playing this simulated guitar and singing and enjoying music all day, which is something I have not done in a million years. So, pretty cool, pretty interesting. And I'm very interested in seeing how that goes on that marathon music stream come Monday. Alright? Alright, so that's the rough update to the schedule. Today, Bloodborne and Fallout. Tomorrow, Ask the King and Fallout. Friday, Bloodborne marathon stream. Saturday, either Bloodborne or Fallout 4 marathon stream. Sunday, probably Bloodborne, we'll see. And my tree trimming. And Monday, the Rock Band 4 marathon. Now you might say, but what about the next week? Because Just Cause 3 comes out, and Rainbow Six Siege comes out, and what about this Minecraft story mode that came out this week that you didn't play? And what about Rise of the Tomb Raider? I'm just going to say this. I'm going to make it kind of clear. If I don't mention it, I'm probably not playing it, at least not at that time. So you just heard me tell you my whole schedule for the week, right? Up until through Monday. If I didn't mention a game, it means I'm not playing it during that time period. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm never playing it. It just means I don't have an opportunity or time. If I could clone myself, right? If I could, be more than one person and I could cover all these games all at once, I would. But I can't. And, the good news is that in the month of December, there's really not that much going on in regards to new releases outside of, say, Just Cause 3. That's this first week. The first week of December has new releases, and after that, it's slow. So, that being said, there's a lot of time for me to figure out, gee, what project was I working on that I want to get back to? One thing that I definitely want to get back to is WWE. I really liked playing WWE. I just won the NXT title and dropped it to get to the main shows on the roster in my career mode, and I haven't been able to play it for over a week. And it's frustrating because there's so much going on. What can you do? You know what I mean? What can you do? You can't. And I'm juggling it as much as I can. And I do want to get back to that. And I obviously do want to get back and possibly play more Tomb Raider and see if it gets any better. Because right now I've now played it for 4.5 hours and I'm less than impressed. And, Just Cause 3 seems interesting. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing it on release day simply because of everything else going on. I don't know. I have to let all these things sink in, okay? So I'll have an update on that for you shortly, but not as of today. If I did not mention a game, it means I'm not playing it in the next week, all right? And now, of course, last but not least, very quickly, I'll go through the gratuitous plugs. Number 1, Leanna, my girlfriend, has a business called The Black Current. She sells handmade, yes, she makes them, by the way, handmade glycerin soaps and Waxed Heart Melts. It's a very successful business on Etsy.com, which is a website that has a lot of kind of artsy handmade products. She started this business back in February, and she's had over 100 orders this year. In order to celebrate that, she has a discount code right now, which is Celebrate100. If you make any kind of an order, $20 or more, between now and the end of the year, and you use the code Celebrate100, you will save 10% on your order, okay? And there may be some Black Friday deals coming up later this week. I won't spoil, but there may be some coming up. So, check it out at Etsy.com/shop/theblackcurrent, spelled Currant, and Etsy is ETSY.com. Check it out, and, excuse me. Certainly, I could give a testimonial that the soap is amazing. I love it. I've done nothing but use her soaps for the past 2 years, and it's definitely a nice thing for you to check out if you're looking for a unique gift for someone for the holidays. I mean, hint, hint, hint. Christmas is about a month away now. In fact, Christmas is exactly a month away now, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly a month. So, there you go, ladies and gents. Hint, hint, hint. Check it out and consider it for a gift. And the final quick plug is, of course, going to be for my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil, which is going to help me out tremendously this month in particular when, I've had a couple slow months because of false copyright strikes against my YouTube channels, which really negatively affected, myself. I've lost thousands of bucks because of the bullshit, and, a pledge to Patreon helps. Whether it's $1, whether it's, a larger amount for a bigger perk, you get cool personal perks, and also you contribute towards the goal. The monthly goal for this month for November is a platforming marathon that the patrons will choose. If you pledge $5 or more by the end of November, so at this point you've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days left to pledge to my Patreon. If you pledge $5 or more, and we hit the goal, you'll be voting on if you want to see me play Crash Bandicoot 3, Banjo-Kazooie HD, or Conker's Bad Fur Day HD in a marathon setting at the end of December. So, certainly, if you're interested in seeing that, pledge this month. If you want to see me continue to be able to do this, live stream and give you gameplay videos every single day, to vlog, to do this stuff for a living, please pledge. It helps. It contributes, and if enough people do it, and I always say that if enough people give a little bit, if a ton of people gave a buck, right, I wouldn't have to worry about YouTube views, and I wouldn't have to worry about fluctuations in the business. Right now, unfortunately, I'm not lucky enough to be in that situation, but it's certainly, if we can make it grow every month, it could be quite interesting if we could do that, you know what I mean? So, patreon.com/darksidephil, check it out. Pledge if you can, if you consider doing it, and you want to see this keep going. If you can't pledge, it's cool. My content is always going to be free. My streams and my videos are always going to be coming up free. You don't have to. This is not a paid-for subscription service, but it certainly helps, me to continue doing this full-time, and I appreciate your pledges, all right? That is it for the pre-stream, ladies and gents. Let's end it. Let's jump into the Bloodborne DLC for my second session here, and let's see how it goes. Sounds good? All right, let's get started. Very nice.